ekuo bi asɔre sɛ ai nipa a mo pɛ no si amfa sɛ nipa na amade a ɛna nyade a ɔmbɛte wɔn ho ase de no mo pɔ no so ya monidin it stands to reason sɛ bibi sɛ si a sɛ nipa na ɔmo yɛ saa de no I'm not saying some na kɔyɛ they may be the culprits behind that heinous crime. The Ghana Police Service supposed for more Santibantable, we must sempa. Said an opena maker, a post for was a region. Ye bo mabaso. Say, is it was a region or central region? I have a senator, central region. Yeah, central region. Half a senate. Only a 2 years say, or more coaches, Nipam, you know. And a video na ye, you know, it's very distasteful. Say, Besame, your crab you. Say, Aquada when you feel do. Ya bona de ja ene ye de ahomache kire ne nsan mienu abosoro ena ye de aba etwa no na osensa wo de etwa na na fu adane aba ne ye de atwa na furum ne ye de atwa na to e de atwa na sra wo ba bia ne ye de aba na abo ye twa na man ho papa wie no ena ye ameko ne akakaduro ena ye de sra akoda bra oda so asense ho se nipa mienu na hwe mo TV so na posifu ache wo mo ba kwanya fi adunu nso ena ba opapa no abasi wa no nya fi adunu mu 58 ena 27 bana no rata ma asem si hu video ne ka se papa no kora ne bane akwada no ye nim se ne bane akwada no se nya ne bane no o se akwada na ko wi 200 Ghana cedis eno twa mo ye akwada na yakayaka de sa na Ghana obi diewu obi twesikan obi futuo kora kum nipa ye baya na sa yakayaka de ti eba posi for central region abaso say omutu anamo na mpempa no ano is it western region because you see a lubo ho ba bi na ekwache wo mo that is a lubo the western region and central region western region a lubo ho ba bi na asem si ye no a posi for tumi ka o matimi anya o mo ache wo mo kudos to Ghana Police Service posi for more western region my ade say no video no ye chance ye ka ho asem no a na mpanifo bebere frefre yen say o mo pe video no o mahunu de o mo ampa enura ye koda no na sai nipa mienu a omkudi se mum yesemi no aposifo ensa ka omo statement from by Ghana Police and that TV no so ya o he no ya mo chese say omo no makotwe kukumu nura ya omo ye hwemu sa na ye ka kire Assassin Ghana Police Command say mo so afija kwa bre south mo nko ho na wo mo so omko si DC residence no mo beti manya o macho mo ka so mo becho man nko amecho na se mo ye nsa ye o party asem masa DC residence and your party dia wo it's a party office and obi question obi ko send eja no a the residence of the DC is a property of the state me no me no tax and the besa dia koye dan no it is eja o mo so o mo nko sa dia that's a crime no sabe I say just I na sententai o be opani bia o de na eja na ko na ofa ahodi we nyina ya de ka kire Ghana Police Service for ebeko so abo ne aka kire Asante Regional Police Command say muntu na monye hwemu na omo kwose DC residence e wa fija kwa abre south no mompa mo nche omo baka se mbeche omo mo kasa mbeche omo nko ade ambeche omo na mo ye na party shemunti na ye nya idea ene o man ya echiche se de pese ye no sa de pese ye no a ebeko sa wakata de nyina ba bedu emu nsam ne de nyina so bro kabra osu da kwake ori wa ha fajin chire bro 0551599933 0551599933 so okay akwaba
ya fa
na hoye
nyame adom hoye na
ya de ache bia
aha chinipa ne bre ene adwuma ne yasom
eti nyante so ayesoche de bi ebe koso aso ache aba sese ebe adwuma so ebe adwuma bo amagana kona nim ye de ebe ye no ye no ti obi wo ho no nya ne de ebe ka ayeye de ne se ebe ka na manfo so hunu de asie eno aye tu dwa no obi a fra obi a hu video no na ne wora ho say ya kwada no sa na posifo so tempa no nora na enrana ko be se on de hwa o ma che grofo emi
ya ye wo ha nyina o metu ho na mo
mai o metu ho na mo
ye course wo school mu ho no
no so metu ho na mo ya
ti ye wo ha nyina
o mu omote
ha o metu ho na mo
ti ye catch up se fija kwa abre south ho so
so o metu ho na mo
na omo kwa she DC ni fie no eno kra de Ghana japade bi no mienu tax etua no e de asi dama DC so on trem enti muntimi nka say party asem di jaw mo di boni am mo
party na beja o man dey mo amasama
party office am say we dey abeja pade DC residents abeja pade di omuntu anamon na yema crime enye crime so say eye boni dia I say we asem court na ye criminal offense what the title of the case
the state versus
the republic versus Kwabra Usudankwa
empareme
so ebi obi na be wi aka o sika but ye de ne court a ye nkasa Kwadwo Manu versus Kwabra Usudankwa ye say the republic versus Asumasi because we are there we say japade no no man na nyasem eti yi nipa na wa say na japade we wi na de no kwasi nchen now man na tie ginam ne we den edi asem it will be cause DC residents the state and nipa na nyasem what the party bi ani asem it a policy for my crime any crime irrespective of party coloration send this ni ya ye fe ni no MPP ni ya ye fe ni no okay na no demonstration ye sin crime ibra yoko MPP for call yoko office no ma 55-year-old man ba kwa no dim ordinary sakoka
journalist
multimedia century no abide na nyasem with the court na koro man kora se ko be ka so we di ona demonstration and century aba ho ba oni aba nyasem because century ni ye Ghana abide she it is a DC office and a residence ni fear team na nipa bi di ja kotumu a aye din 2 days ni a police for na probe na hwan but police for ka so me choma nenko a metima choma because they have the intelligence
of course
the catcher say it be ana the be the appointment of IGP ne sadie no ye hwe ni ye
because independent
anya independent na ye president na appoint ya ekoye party oteso no nipa na aya obi antimi nka because order from above bape say ojai
attorney general ne honyina o say independent na oboma enyina aman
party e wo pase say on OSP say no MPP for na den buy NNDC aba we MPP ni a obechew NDC ni obechew ti so ye na dwuma yi a ka OSP to ma ye dwuma no pa because no o security of tenure 2028 and ne brebe so de brebe so a okọ aban kro on so appoint by the for it is stress up Ghana Police Service mumfa hu America say nipa no yade a said ye sentwe ni ya obi ne sakan won kran so MPP ni ya che no NDC ni so say nipa no kwose me kasa NDC ni na ye but nipa no kwose no now e bia protest okromo say this year de ban omompe no ya fo nipa ba omontre ase this is an intelligent lead I met imagine so I dey some ye anyway you heard on be
anyway
omo ye papa ye beka
omo anya so ye beka
ye beka
no so
ye beka pa yanko ne he some da wokrata no e dey aba na no pay
as usual you for the daily graphic emfa ento so daily graphic ena ye dey shasem anopay na ohwe paper na anima omampani emfoni wo ha na fei the king of Eswatini ye ono so emfoni e wo ha waba ensahwe ewo Ghana titru oba asantemantem ene ohene aba abedi enkita ho na no ena ya tro anim say Africa needs more internal trade. King Swati espouses at Ghana visit we the trade and say nay
be my o see die o
ye hudwa
we nya de afa ni animo ye nim da ba ye nye I say asem na reho the population of Africa nipa do Africa ye twam 1.2 billion America for ye 340 million say the Africa abo ho be mpre9 ene America ye pe te ye kase ye di ehudwa abrofo no besuru yen because the South Africa ye beton no Ghana the Ghana ko South Africa e bi ko Nigeria e bi ko Morocco ni ade ba ye Africa no ye dodo ya ne China ye pe
omo yama
but abrofo no colonization of the buy into still am control ye
omo de ade bi atwe adwene mu se yen ye de no jise ho no ba na ye ni yi wo mo ho no na omo aye
ye da so asro wo
an ye ka no
on say ye budget a yanko UK ni yanko pe grant yanko America ko pe kakra francophone crowd e omo sika CF no the headquarters e wo France Paris So enti omo da so akura omumu
ya kasi ebe ye yoke ekuni na sefo yi efa na afakosi Africa nyina kra de ya memmo so mpim.
Enti the market in Africa is big. So one nipa be more than 1.2 billion. Na sa why your product be wo Ghana na nka wo to Africa ka bebre. But ye nyina ye di dwa pese di dwa no enka ka dollar se ma kan gemfa ho.
I say omo from dollar.
Gemfa ho.
Omo from dollar na so ni edi.
Gemfa ho because ade bi South Africa nanka ye de ba South Africa for so be fa ye di bi akwa. Ye betimi the currency na Ghana cedi ne South Africa rand na di dwa. Mo beto ne ma na ne ya debit mo. Yes, ye toma mo na ma credit yen. Then we be going. Enti asem wa Kenizwati the third obeka na Ghana nra say Ghana ne Africa ye ni ye ho dwa no. E ya de abiwa mpanimfu enim. Bo bi asuro. Kwame Nkrumah na wo hwese obetima yes ade no. No create a common market for Africa. And so ya man kwa mo anya okoye no. Ye nya leader bia Gaddafi na yes wo ye bie. Se nka yesu enya sika ba akoni. Edanya na ye no na abrofo na be Libya for na so se Gaddafi shemo so ntimuntu no. Mutu Gaddafi ye no. Sa mutu Gaddafi ye ne Libya for so kan ya wi akete hwe Gaddafi because the ye na Libya for tom no and abo so me so ntimuntu Libya for ka enti intra African trade si ebe hu be de ho dwa no ohini ya beka ye se mampani for onso moko ECOWAS for ko on session mampani kra ko bi bai oko kai won ko nom ko kasa
wa dem ho ana
ya na abafie
anyway Bilateral so Hanum Parliament approves President 7 nominees to the Supreme Court minority so bonka ho no edakrata no anim womo ese womuntimi enkoka ho womra na Chief Justice yada so a suspending na danko kufuado ko yimienu pe moso montiase am de mba am senson na momfo
na omon pe hadin tina obet no ko why did you take part in the betting
omoni nominees ni asembia ba yade pa bia qualify mom suspension no any
two na omantiase mama yarga kire say Nanado appointed more than 175 judges from High Court to Court of Appeal to Supreme Court. Oba konom se be two vacancies abeto China president Obama so be e no na fenyo mo say mo approve two dia but I say NDC they have the numbers so what can you do
they have approved so just obon ka ho and so Italy converts 70% Ghana's debt to grant some na ye ka no and da ha no
you see ye kai the Italy mine no omo di mahoma pa dio so grant dey acha ono no dey aka 30%. It is a woka se mu di mu dwa na Italy for be ka se he Ghana for mu frim eku no omo yes o be di mu frim pe Ghana e be frim sisi so the
MPP's flag bearer election timeline spark controversy ayikwa otu ways in acha se mpanyfo na hyase kasa na no kwabele Japan ebe kire mu yie se asam no kan no
kwabele Japan so agoka top bottom approach mas na mpanyfo ro for ma dwen dada
no
asem
na me kan se so mu bibi kire mu yie ma manfo o se nkoma kire mu ma manfo te ase se de ntia pese ye nse ni na nka omo ate ase ti daily graphic de epiem wanim no
yemfa ko wakata Ghanaian Times so ento so we Ghanaian Times anymore say Kenizwati begins his visit to Ghana. They kaka say Kenizwati otosumiensa iswatini ohempopro or Ghana memo. NIA workers lay down tools over operational support allowance. The National Education Authority as well yeah. Nipe gu ono nyagro na workers public sector workers union omo ono kire say allowance bi operational allowance o se dem member. Nti omo nya adwuma bio. Odo omo nsam na de nyina go.
Nti omo nya adwuma. Allowance so na mo de operational
allowance nya aketua.
Nti omo de ato.
Increasing infertility rate in developing countries worrying. Dr. Hiazi. As I say, oba amai afi na yetu mpono a. Nipa sebe memma ne ma. As I can infertility ama for ka say ma no kwa o. Memma be braye krawa. Ma no e bebre so won ho ye den ha adwen pa 70,000 Ghanaian migrants use legal pathway to greener pastures in 2023. Labor Minister. Hey!
70,000.
Oswa for your hair, adwumayfo ne apedi onsem so. was it 2023? Was it Satam na Ghana yeah den pa. It said 2022 September no and I don't answer as a coso. 2023 there minimrantie bebre na almost sit down do lentil level flow level near there omoton toye oton nya bia 1.2 1.5 obeti so Canada obeti ksa America na osi nipa mpim aduoson ene tu ko Afri Ghana akọ abrochira omo amfa kwampa so bebre na ekono okoso me tourist visiting visa no akodunya kudru ahane umtre ye se Canada sabre covenant no mu hia adwayefo enti wa de visiting visa bia baba bia no omutimi convert ma oni ama residence na wo ye adwuma enti nipa mpim aduoson ene omo Afri Ghana ha omo amfa kwampa so laila omo kope dollars ga kramra
omo kope bia ye die yankene se ye pray anyway ye trust wa the new crusading guide essay max up COVID-19 risk surfaces University of Ghana Health Services Directorate caution. We University of Ghana forum they betu just say omuhwem kakroma yan say COVID-19 no enkro you was apajanity
we just say sai apajapa
you catch especially University committee ni say community ni say ene ye niam de boy ho bra fa COVID no no monsa say na omonsan emfa eni adwuma eno e ho attitude o ade betu janti baby a crowd baby a information dan fa no enti ye nyina ye ka bi enti ukwa na wahwe ho nsem na waka. Okay, court warns public over advocacy and property. Okay, enja no ento honum. All right, ma yentwa so ha NDPC KPMG MOU bolster Ghana's developmental agenda. As NDPC ni KPMG omo akosa memorandum of understanding of say ebeboa MNA Ghana mbuntu ayepo ewo yemamu no etimi akọ nanim enso eho afi yemfa yeni entry hanuma Eastern Regional House of Chief block about force yakoto from parading himself as Kowu Hene my Hene and also ewo no enim afi okọ ase honuma say ahen from some no adoso okay ma yenko
to aso ne fa the chronicle kruwakata no the chronicle de nimu dia o se menya me ma ba o Brian Champon na o kira on watere nsem na sofo de o monsa nra wudwa mpaegu no so ba ko tapo na betia when others fall you rise, when they rise you stand up, when they stand you stand out, when they stand out you be outstanding. So for the pump I do say Brian what time ni
maybe you could launch na you need
the
black berets print
aye
nyamia ni asepe o
aye
okwa no say mom paye
aye
na me so
so for no adjective CD o say Brian Champon I will start with Almighty God and finish with him so the nyamidi na shase no one alpha no omega. 3 pillars of Brian Champon for Ghana's transformation. Or say, oh, you so bear me and Sibia, and no big so in the Ghana Senate, sir. But I need to cross the first hurdle. Say, MPP will be, as flag bearer. We are and sign a main contest. It we want a duchum as MPP flag bearer, Kumasi traders tell delegates. Chai.
Okay.
Yeah, the phone also the no.
Right, me so na yemfa the Ghanaian publisher and so hanuma. Restoring Stronger Lagoon, a friend saying Songa Lagoon. Electrochem gets Ada Chiefs back in and no paper no and so and remove Kofi Appiah from police council. We mami bi and wapeja asem no de akodan court say omanpeni baby a wafa o de papa no kwako wurem no tiamra na de senior most na mostly all say de ne ko homo maritime no na ke mami foforo na o say nkom de mboni de na omanpeni akobo Kofi Appiah nti o say o de ne court say court share omanpeni na onyinu enfri mu MPP race Baumia pulls ahead we Sovia aba HSA and they one more pressure to Frank Kadiama, the New Patriotic Party, no, Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia, and a name Wehuri Edikain is early days yet, dome. Patrick Boama donates to GPCC and also a war a year cratano and Unyabia. na chese wakenkan.
Yamfa the Daily Searchlight ko wakrata no entoaso na huno lawyer Justin Kodia Frimpong aka Okumkom, the General Secretary of the NPP Nimfuni Ewaha, was a flag bearer chaos. NPP tried to shut the door, it opened. Aye, also munyina ambra mokrata abache so munyina ambra na yenka sanchiro na fe abronye so omo wasocho de mano pressures towards GJ election progressing steadily. Election committee and also GJ Fabatono Aebaso. Now, minority to table a motion for full parliamentary inquiry into dismissal of 100 BOG workers. Yaka say NPP Mrashabaja for almost say Kwanya Faswe, Edmund Pabayoha, Ewo Bank of Ghana Dino, on Betum Rashabaja, Yanko Yimu, if you say governor, say on one qualify. Almost just said there be who pano.
Friend no mechrim.
Ombra mechrim.
So ka say.
So oh babe and cry say one parliamentary inquiry ni dey. When they kwa hwehwe omo documents. Ni ahwe kwa fa so for omo say we be touch ma ana. Say na make say give the dog a bad name and hang it. Say power ni change na we dwuma ni si be yi wedding kwa dey a aban be pekwa bi asem bi ato so. Say oh say ni sintina ye wedi. I don't think we going forward na MPP and DCO ye nya fa nipa na dwuma na oba beto no a allow the person to work. Say unqualified. Say be a here degree no the diploma ne baye. Here masters no degree ba na dey no nko. But say the qualification no SF atanko ade just allow the person to work. Yes sir. Ghana yakoye nimu e baba yachi. Say MPP ba no so be yi mu amafo mu nyina dia. I just say, Yanya Bibia, and that's why I am very happy about President John Dramani Mahama. So, Kaya, the seat of government, and also Koya Sempa, MPP Abreso Kofosi, was a Jubilee House. And this is what I said, a flash house. It was a mouse, and Mahama one. On which he didn't say, flash house. MPP Sabai, no Sabai Jubilee House. And let your mama buy no. Wa maintain Jubilee House. Go away trivia. Where are someone and said that here. And your mama has shown maturity after coming back for the second time.
That should trickle down to every aspect.
So, the name be wa. Aye too petty. Aye nketen this is say that ye di actually. Eti mom koye omajuma. So mo qualification no self atankwa. O should be democratic crowd. Some have chartered accountants, master's degree. I found a job Bank of Ghana. O say probation 6 months. Oh, asa. UG wants community about COVID-19 resurgence. University of Ghana kokoba obo boss say COVID no esa baby mu. Yakoyenim.
Ma ever the new publisher and twaso a 12-year-old boy hanged naked and tortured and wasama na enro edi hu komo ya ometu hu anamon eno ewo ye paper na minority vote against all 7 new justices to Supreme Court and also yedi kan aka ho ensem NPP summons flag bearer hopefuls and also yaka ho ensem enso elha school girl dies whilst visiting Kaswa boyfriend. Hey,
and right. Oh, pictures no.
Hey.
Oh.
Wako sana boyfriend.
Aye.
Ena wako twen.
Cool.
Can't you huna money?
Boy no ya che no.
Oh, be huna money.
Onya asem. Na Kaswa no pa de pa na se Kaswa.
Kaswa you.
Kaswa no. E de pa na se ho.
Kaswa didi mbone.
Se sabun se bia kwasa di nipa moja na.
Kaswa didi
because asem bia
ko wa.
Asem boni bia magana Kaswa mem.
Right, my peninsula for need the ha. Now then start to Coco humbly. So Mahama pushes for July 1 holiday. Say holiday now.
1st July. I say bow and they say 25th. No ah. And they can say 6 days. 6 days. Say man penny be yanka say by executive instrument. Wait my issue instrument say what declare 1st July. I can issue an executive instrument tomorrow and declare that 1st July is connect a holiday and a Republic Day. And na do buy no say you Memorial Day na yemfa 4th August enkoye Founders Day and or the 7th January be Constitutional Day. Nti ampani person de ba bibia nsi ne kwan.
Right.
Daily Guide ko wakata ntoso move COP Kofi Appiah from police council and ya ka ho asem eso that president moderator fortifies Brian Champo. I like this headline. Fortifies. Wow, born home by. So also all kinds of 91 was he that dwells at the secret place of the Most High God shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. The what was so soon interbiano. We say chedi ampo nyunase. Na say chedi ampo nyunase a why the bit we aba ho. Eti also penny other basha sorry ano. O say Brian Champo. Me bo ho ba me the chemne katabu obo by. Ubeko. Sure, can Assemblies of God for do almost a good job, Mama. So, no, what's by a president that guy say, Pasa, more you see a crown or Babbe Fasia. Pierre Vanessa come train the class of crime. Kumasi traders endorse fresh face education. Canada, Eswatini, Ghana strengthened ties, and also Canada, 3 students killed in Winneba road crash. And Matthias asked him, we saw quite so. Winneba, Cape Coast, Aquade Quino. This period as Saman Hosopa, the road carnage. See, dualize a quine we are. He had a dual carriage we are, but himself a sobetepa because our highway no a source.
Young father inquisitor and Twasos OSP detains 2 ex-GRA gurus and no Anthony and so our hand.
Reverend Dr. Amisha Dai, so kind of former Commissioner General of GRA. What do you mean? Kind of SML deal, no? Aha,
right. And also our hand say, I feel Galamsey Task Force in nationwide operations says all Matthias in Babia.
But small scale miners also say, Omo how. No, say small scale miners there. Your man a license when you know Juma. But task force in Tissimua. Baby, I know Sanya Mano.
Omo and the market. What's the difference between small scale and the Galamsey?
Galamsey and no beer only to me crater. Now all year Jumano. Or bra to me crater be anyhow. Go to me crater. And so baby, I would to no need to me crater also too. And not the end and the Galamsey.
Only marketing.
Good. No send task force no qua. They should have a document. Yes, they say the hand small scale miner or in the Juma. Also, so many money just like that. No discrimination.
Because they can't demarcate, they can't differentiate between
them. No, the crowd which they say. Who can also cut it? I have no turn on the Miri Forest. As I say, as I see, we are movie. Now, draw now so be a mining tea. What's sudden, man? That was wrong.
Right.
So until also when you document it, say, ye kono, ye kona say, baby and farmer, oh yeah, watumra, and a way ye krana unyen ya, also watumra. So, but small scale miners and rap, Maakye more press brief your mother by, just say, or who didn't hear, or say a do fra, the cracking down on Galamsey, or say them for brown more ye to money on a quiet so. All right. Anyway,
Ghana now hosts over 100 Chinese-owned manufacturing firms, Julius Debra. And what they are to gas and they over 100 Chinese-owned manufacturing firms.
Ghana, China for be companies will have manufacturer. Oh yeah, Ghana here they say. Ghanaian owned manufacturing firms or Ghana SA.
Edmond Che takes on Africa World. Okay. And also
Yeva Metro Lens go work out to us so Achima Adentem Chief construct 1.2 kilometers covers for road support. You see, I said no ye ka him for nasem wa ha.
Yes.
I am for no be sebe omo ye nyame ama o
1.2 kilometers road.
What piece? 1 kilometer, what piece?
What for 1 kilometer? Quite ketu.
But ultimately, the minor resources kakra. Aye. Let me about say be a chrono cremu. So the stretch of the town. And a why. So, cause car quine the bo air pa. It calls for government support. To any dia why or see a mebuano. This is what we want from our chiefs. It's like for the city ekano. What else baby say baby wha as I see when you for cry 100,000. Ndi na na woto ni nyina no a wode koto ka kese de o makwa ruchire de bi to cars ma o guess no eno na ye nti achima da de ntemene nana baby a wo bia no ye sorry bu emu asema why ade we say the why watwa sapa ya enfo aka no omo nso besua bi Bafor Koto blocked from carrying himself as Kumaohene. kwa mahine so yaka ho asem da Promasidor supports NIA market deba. University of Ghana wants of COVID-19 researchers so yaka COVID at University of Ghana for ka ho asem yaka ho asem da
The custodian say Albert tip to retain GJA presidency Abedjon for some and one AK. Afei, Cobalt fires NPA for disobeying presidential order, and also at the Pripano and so enim. Afei, NDC voters back in hey, over there be now. NDC voters back in MPP.
Now I don't who survey.
Now who now? I don't know NDC for
survey no match me no.
Adebio.
Survey no match me ba. Who dem me ba botre. Survey na buy no. Ya chebu mi ensampo. Omo me MPP for. Wo beto ama hwan. Omo me NDC for. Ka mo beto ama hwan. E na omo ye sami demi. Omo nya MPP nya NDC no so beto ama hwan. Survey ni buy no. Je say MPP supporters no. Do no aso mpe ba omia. Followed by Ken. Oko NDC supporters are edane. Do no a pe Ken.
Adentra. Me na me tia se wofa.
Na so
obi na nya the party.
So no so chiro madwen.
Na afom ho be. So be otanfo tas o de man kama no ntum. Otanfo yes odura won sem bebira na obebi ogina wo. Otanfo yes odura won sem bebira.
No. E bet me abaso ye NDC ni. Basi yi aso esi a flag bearer de a obeto ama no.
Ofa. Ye ko contest. Me pese me hwo. What you say? Ti me makwa ko yi obi a anu benya aja beka che so wo mom bebo me.
No, until the American as. These people are NDC supporters.
I'm coming from another.
Wo beka che say me NDC ni. Ba se kene Japan pa na eba.
Kabeto ama no.
Until that sim ni bi da.
Hey, wafa.
Until bi da.
Mati bi da.
Minim neutrals bebre yo mo kan ye say. Se kene Japan e na nke ba ya ko beto aba.
Wafa no ye neutral. Make NDC for.
Okay?
NDC
for politicians. Through politicians.
Hey! What for when you hear you?
But so you NDC ni. But you don't know. Ochana DBC.
Yo.
Eti ebi no chere say.
Let's wait and see.
The akoso e chere say NDC for person omi candidate ma MPP for. O ma hwe wo mo.
I wanna make it.
Ebi so chere say. Nipa say watan for so no bank o meto man de ne wo pedom de a ono so na kofa no. It's a complex interpretation of data.
Anyway,
what the data? No,
I don't know where APL survey no more about to jam. Right, minority demand immediate recall of SAC BOG staff and also Yakaho and some dada NIA staff on strike over unpaid allowances. The finance minister Infoni Aba Abetua. Over.
Right. Even see, I'm messaging Kakana for you hear a video so. Oyibo Boateng Achumano be a member of NPP Media Petros. I'm very confident that the internal wranglings in NPP will be a thing of the past. Greetings to Justin Kodia from Pong. Okay, Ofa. Well, good evening. I'm not paying idea about you and your panel, special daughter. I'm not paying the by BNN. I've been sure who has seven nank. Per aka. Masaudu from Bantama is that the internal discourse threatens to undermine the unity and collective strength that the NPP needs to present a formidable front in the upcoming general election. The factionalism provides ammunition for the incumbent government to exploit and weaken the party's front. The battle still remains the loss. Greetings to Chairman Odenho Wofa Appiah Kuka. Lawrence Boache, aka Buche, Asinia Soren Kwanta, was I'm highly optimistic that the invitation extended to all the potential presidential aspirants and Bro Regional Chairman Kwamba Fuabronye by the steering committee and the National Executive Council of the NPP will bring a lasting solution or lasting peace to the party. We can't continue to mishandle ourselves as a family with a common purpose like that. Long live NPP, long live Ghana. Happy birthday to Mr. Edward Ata Boache, aka Billy. And also Edie Yawade and so Ebaye and so no. Teacher Kujo from Tepa and Suso say JDM was advised to stay away from the 2024 election to allow for a new candidate from the NDC to stand. That would have made the work less difficult for the NDC for the 2 terms. Now I can foresee the NDC losing in 2028 because whoever they choose cannot defeat Dr. Bawumia. They can do all their propaganda and lies, but it will not work. Greetings to JFK and Chairman Odenho Wofa Appiah. Yebekwa mano so enche na yakɔ akodi enkomo yeba ebetoa ensem no eso Dr. George Wofa Kofi Appiah Ampon, Executive Director for Defense for Children International. Akoda no a ehu say de na se ho aboda de ja na yaka de no. Inim say Dr. Ometu ho anamo. Dr. Otie nkai mo channel pay our Kessben TV Plus and Kessben FM so.
Maakye obi da senso so.
Doc Bacho mpo me de.
Onyankopon na mo so e.
Ya me dia che, ida so age so anopay. Doc na video na social media so ehu ya akoda bi aboda de ja de ahoma kekere na boda ho. Na yehwa na manya growie de akekado no makosra no yate suppose fu ache no by them some so bibi sei ade am fra yedie da makoma proso mutu ho anamo nso ho bi ade na wakafa ho
yo me da se pa eno kwa mahu na I defense for children international ana mo ayi to de sanya ye no be ko ya ne monsem profo ni bi adi din ko me hu ye no ake me de man control for this one go see mo say almost so actually me say no plan and I feel ajumaku aku aisa by the society organization ayi ni na ya shafe did was said about the back of one boom na ya hu na mo e fi fa ho se se ya now for that could be a media. Near by any say, you be na ya so modi prepare prepare na more to see you and also the family that ya can do on the or also ya pay that no it's ya ni abamu ankran for our mo and a dimofra we deal no so be the minister banning you know if you said when I'm me share one nafi at the snubby and I be trapped. The minimum say would be asked or what may be send me a the minimum say on for and young now we can be from now but on one to member of na
Doc, ade ba ko anura me hu ye no ha me bepem ne akoda no ne future ne dache de yaye akoda yi ya hwe ye benya ne sunsusanso ne nkwa na nyina de ade na mo beye na mo bebem ya tese akoda yi ya je no ye da kwa ya sabe akoma na ja ade na mbaye de abu akoda yi se be ya sa de sa stigma we de see emet bata no ho na enya sunsuanso e wakoda no eso dache
and the prep ni di kampaye ni abuni beka se council akoda no we ye ma anim gifu o mo tini clinical ye the proper integration into the society. It's another big intensive political na just a action and only stigma psychological what people is be a young you better you was phobia you was clinical psychologist counseling is an man now you look you get the extra and you better take time and something you get the extra 9 years and then transform the money at least I was so
Doc ansa na obekro no awofo bigidi se wode akwada na ba wi ase de utimi ye nde opebia we kura de na nye na awofo bigidi se yehia afutuo no nkyekere pa de mamanfo de ye nkoda the child's right ya se uhede obo ye ya benim se omunim se kanetete no a yetime chi akwada atia no ya makakadro de ye de epebia no they can continue to do it to us why yes our bra or more enya how be more and she be yeah brano no it be all the regions in the country ubiti we are church amount for momo a kwani e first what tin kwada na the see e be NCB mu
the president my character and more friendly year when she said back down since 1990 and now if you want to see you how the object or you were if we are buying who are that is happening I did not buy Nanya, they say, who should video? So we will be a channel. I do create video, remove what you for woman, it's a community sensitization. One among who have first about the things that you Bakua, give a Friday, I was now you know this also. Now you're quite in community sensitization. And yet, I also know the money I want to do now. So, we can know this. I'm afraid you will say yes, it's you know, schools. There will be a team restaurant. You need a teacher for you. I have to teach one child, and I have to teach and more friendship to be a friend. And campaign. Woman, now yes, I and that's all.
Doc, era sipi inu say beto asora na ma pre dia man kwada yete sa ewo o me bia be kire no bedi nkomo bio era asero pay.
Yes, that's it.
Dr. George Opon Appiah Ampon, what executive director ma Defense for Children International ono ena kware issue no yene no ekodi eho enso enkomo no afi yenko na yenko hwe Iswatini ohene ya oba Ghana obeduye the see ewon cry ne mampani hyiaye na wo sa memorandum of understanding se Ghana yene wo montemu odwedie nyina ye behyemu ekena na afi wie so ayakọ parliament ne akọ the see ho enra in respect of the approval of 7 Supreme Court nominees minority no ekasa ensutiaye yenko Kotoka International Airport ebra ohebopro yebeduye na the see ho
over and over again. Unfortunately, the doom was not realized in his time. But I think that it behoves on us, the leaders of today, to do whatever we can to bring our countries even closer together. Today, we are happy to have signed the African Continental Free Trade Area Protocol, and that allows us to be able to ship goods and services into each other's markets. And so your visit and the bilateral discussion that will take place after will form the framework for the cooperation that exists between our two countries. The second part of your visit will take you to greet your brother, His Royal Majesty, the King of Asante, Otufo. And he was here yesterday. He left to go and prepare to receive you. Okay. So I'm sure you're going to have quite an interesting visit to the Asante Kingdom. Thank you. But I wish to warmly welcome you and the Queen and your delegation to Ghana. Thank you. Thank you very much. Talked of African unity over and over again.
We Mampany's Excellency John Dramani Mahama Ebra Iswatini Himpopro Kenizwati Yotoso Miensa Obedu ye Jubilee House Enra Ghana ene omaino aye apam fa kwaye professor Ntemu Kutaudie ebetimi etumpo free hono ansana oba usekruma asantemewura otokruwe Kare de Brangma Sotu Fusito Bio Suma Bofo Akoshiano Ajima Prempeh the Second International Airport Kumasi na also omo eje na baba Jane yoyo ekope baby ma no edae ne se ne Kenzuba edi nkomo no ekofa no aba menhia mfie na one pemso ehia wodi nkomo kakra de mefa Kumasi na se menhia museum na wa hwese de hotie na programs akanyina nso no ye de atoa so yenko parliament na yenko hwe de esi ho minority said that Supreme Court nominee say MPP for the mienu to go dia almost some speaker can say Parliament no committee ni we report on the ba now mo try report back you need minority report and the majority report in the media by Sinra or Majatum Aban Kingsford Smart Basben, Speaker of Parliament.
Honorable members, please,
Kessben,
when you are dealing with serious matters of this nature, you don't keep on conversing as if you are in the market square. Please, after listening to the information from the members of the committee, the chair, the ranking, and a senior member, the deputy minority leader, I think some of what you refer to I'm aware of, because you even sought my assistance in some of these matters in my conference room and went through them together. We thought we had settled them. Now they are being rehashed. I don't think that is proper. When we are talking about a report of a committee, we are talking about the whole committee. We are not talking about individuals inserting things to suit their understanding of a report of the committee. Whatever you have to say, you can say it here on the floor as part of your contributions to the deliberations of the House. I will give you enough time to say it. We cannot expect the report to capture everything. Please, you will not be prevented from saying what you want to say. Honorable members,
we a bankers for Samana Babin, Speaker of Ghana's Parliament, and what in Canada. Now, Obisusu say, some member Munua or Mubua Kodeya deja. Na obedene sen ho hwa na ma de akakedro ne mekusra no ka yentimi nyamre bi Ghana seka de omo ya akoda no omo se enyo omo saa bi
se emra wo honom obi o ade bi o ha ho se barbaric enye human to be koyesa nche se yemfasa de pronounce ni
no kanene de na emra no na punishment retributive. Also, what's the criminal law? DNT near true be aso. Your retributive ideologies. Or much I say, I didn't know why you know. Young Chua Subi. And no ye eye for an eye, Moses Imbrano, Mosaic law no. So two be a near. In your dance for me, and Sassa and Pound I near two and be. So, cause you be a fool. In your dance for me, and Sassa and I near you be. But the question is, Ade will be ya, untimi yes, I didn't be into Yanaka. For instance, Ubi Xiao, na ojo iPhone, na okoto dia, onu ni iPhone be, a better than what my you be there. Into that form of retributive punishment, the exact punishment now ye ne be dia mobi no. They say no, and fa enumum, but I say the type of punishment I ye no, and no, in such a way say. A be deterrent man for and now wow yes I didn't you cried why they akusie the utilitarian theory nature say in this punishment adwen yes why you be born work proud be to ye probe tuaka nemo ye yes be ya obi be suro say sem koye we ya say ne be yamenti yetimi do bi to afiase ne nkwa na nyina ya kettle freedom ya say bibia be na sase su bia na ma obi so ayede esro indicano so ho de akeno ko se ka bia akore di dan kamre we mo perform no ye do ma se ho 1 hour ye di ahoma ni bi akekere o mo sasa se ho 1 hour
mo hu se de tie
ni ye twa o mo a ye wia ye di makoni akedro aye akora ne be ma hu nyina o
hokora no de shekese obanya chen ode hona no de sheke okwa ba no de
abesesa ho
look at this how
because ke enyo mbi saa se 5 hours kra no mo se ho makoni ye se de wo a ni abetwa mo ma ni aside makoni akedro nwi ade asa frame 5 hours so ani
kabosi wias so the idea you why you then you don't do that to your fellow we cross say akwada ka ho.
Oh my goodness.
Edienko.
Baba Mikao say Electricity Company of Ghana and Penny for the Abba say Nyami Adma 1st of July and Kania Boba Costro by 2.47%. Inti light bill na ye 14 point something percent enche kra no by 1st of July and Kania ya utua Kania waka utua no be Costro by 2.47%. Saraso na abai ediaba say insurance premium yetua ya enye motor insurance no eno nso or the 15% VAT ebeto so to ajapade bi se fie anabi na okọ insure abai be charge 15% VAT so na odi ahwe da odi abo Ghana me ho enso ebra ke yego ja somra
yego ja somra Ghana emunsam dosun na enko na emre yesha say free MTN say everywhere you go nti baby a wo bia besa toa na de ayaresa e de ayarhwe e de aboawo the here say obo akọ download Met Farm app no na fi was signing up to either as a silver and as a gold bosumi bia obetua 10 cedis and now 161 Ghana cedis now everywhere you are ya de ayaresa any ayarhwe abro ni nyina say ye ma an opportunity to access a qualified doctor everywhere you are. Now you're signing an opportunity for a year pharmacy delivery and fancy medical delivery, medication delivery, and so everywhere you are. Now you're the atwao a year okwan anope. Now the TN said we about with an insurance cover, say a hospitalization and as a death, and insurance depending on your package. Nina say ko na ko download Medfarm. Na fe woso ekoso na boso bia utua 10 cedis na 161 Ghana cedis so per silver and as a gold no na yetimi aboawo ema yade no yetimi akhwe akobi amount
MTN Fogusoro air count say Yellow Thursday and na ye okuada ochenya wo timi so o data bi beto na obe bundle na say obe download bibia mo sika mu yedu so ho na ochina Yellow Thursday na dia to data cross direct star 138 hash star 138 hash call my MTN app no so na to data ochina on say do na judu mienu ekọ no ha ye sichina mu nti auto data bi a on be ma 25% discount aka ho na odi aye de obebi a na nche ne a se woto odi momo ene to data no a ye be ma ticket abakwa esini e wo Silver Bell Cinema e wo Encry Whistle More wo Kumasi so abakwa esini wo Golden Cinema e wo Kumasi Mall ti imo aye de Yellow Thursday se wonimu a to data ya wada ninya 15% na 25% discount ka ho na wotum de aye neme bibre MTN everywhere you go.
Yafantu anim ese ene ashfrom se yen kanchro se ene wope enema aye home soft furnishing now de woni kire bebia yaka nyina no unya no quality unya standard unya design unya bibia wope a emema dem honum aye krabehwe ti boanan nafa woni kirem ewo ashfrom ye showrooms ahodo ye wo Kumasi ene nimpotem na kwa se aye sofas na apem couches na dresses, dining sets, center tables, and aye empa hodo ne mattress ahodo, different sizes, shape, density. Na si fo nyina no, it will be ewo honum na kojo de. Ya sign amao akwenya. Se oba na beto ne me ye be ma a discount of 30% umpe we de na ope. Sign ne ma no eda form ya sama 30% aka ho na nya asem kuma kra. Enti for no chirem ewo Kumasi mo se dem kan tantase tafo ahojo agimo main office no ewo melody ana ewo cassette friend melody showroom ana se ashroom depo bi e ben obi ano na kojo de friend numbers no 0542697487 0542697487 ana 0556579214 0556579214 yeda so ebom kokko se nipa bonfo no monkoye da so tete ho yom nyawa bebu brutal nti numbers no na frɛ na enyomu eninkita ho
JCB Bank enso se enfanto shareholder sinyina enim so bia do sika akɔhye JCB Bank kakra as a shareholder no omode ati nkai boy bia information wo de ma wo mo telephone number email address wo a wo de no bibia omo frɛ wa enko omo send email na bounce back ba wo ye shareholder se ye annual general meeting extraordinary general meeting your ticket statement account every auditors ho bibia fero so a bibia moye no bank wo sika na dey adwuma te so hunu tisa information bia e betimi ya contact wo no enye adwuma na je shareholder on te de ekoso wo bank no and GCB bank shareholder bia no bowura bank ne krobata bia be wo kase oye shareholder now details no ye updating the ma ye nya correct the current email address and the telephone number to link to home and our website www.gcbbank.com and our shareholders portal ep.gcbltd.com and as will be a shareholder registered through the on the CSD no contact broker kra oboa wo now we a few steps be now by no we when you kwai akwa odwuma GCB your bank for life.
Dear Yadia na how tete eman nei unya hoto enya sumdwe e wa braba obai de bia na okwa don sa show dem fam na menkwa me beye de wi da bi he de bebe bia ne wanu ye ema wate ti yade ben na how nei etete wo ema unya wasumdwe foni chem e Grace a Gift Herbal Clinic and Laboratory Services na yemwane yentu yade na se ema wate stroke na how na anasa diabetes hypertension and etete wo hepatitis A, B, C, D, and E, and as a typhoid fever, and a malaria, and as a ulcer, and a etete where how warm, and a fibroid, and a etete warm. Hunam and in Sam, and a nay amount of precacy, Mwa, Emma Sabio, won't to me, Mwa life said also born warm, and now where Bema, upostratinum, and a necocram abatum, and I say Yana Yakasem, where Bema, Nasebi, Usha, Osoria, who mema yon said etie, so Bema no, Ocean and impartums away dear on some fatame, show Sasa Pau General, now show Bema no general to the other be, with the San Fataya, Babwam, Emma, Bema, and no Sassanum, I pay. Sanso and a Sebi, or Bema, what sign I am mre ewampem, ebi a okru was assing yet. Wozu a was I am mre two troubles, and a nay a goose swam, and the opuma and puma, na bra, na yam wow, and I said, Nemi adiem, and a hawo be a tit to a brabo abrana, yanko and fa and mum. Where bounds to Sebi. And yaman kuyi ewo eye uba yonimua and also bra na yamwa na sujina brane se obamwa ya so be eba wan fi ahimfio so hini urawa ahimfio tum say yes ahimfio horomote na yanko emfa emma wo bema na ba wo pa wo awo ho ayedin ede ama and so yedi ho adwuma your Grace Gift Herbal Clinic and Laboratory Services ewo Kumasi Ohwim School Junction ewo barekese ekwan so enkran yene Family Life International School nedim nhwe o New Achimota Petroleum Bungalow frame was 0246 518003 0246 518003 and 0543 320030 0543 320030 Yaya Juma Frijwada ekosikusiada anopa no nso kopense no num ebebo de biada tifoni kire ho na yenkon yade emma wo
Pan African Mining Services Limited Ghana Pan African Mining Services Ghana Limited from Kumachu was here fan to me say omo page me for na obi otimisi heavy duty cars na say equipment heavy duty mechanics and more pep auto electricians and our face supervisors are over here admin for so also you be a why you may be in so working with mining heavy duty equipment so na also yet me found why you just say be a also minim kan kitinkiti bi eti me call David mining heavy duty equipment mfidie excavators de keke ho no say ya utimi ye oye electrician utumi ehu adwuma pra no mo fa application letter na fa CV pa ne here fa CV no bra front desk of Kessben Media o back Kessben obisa reception ye be kire ana fa come mo email address hr.ghana@panafricangroup.com hr.ghana@panafricangroup.com almost aka be fa na wone wo aye adwuma
obi wono ansantwe adwuma yi o pe pa nanso o pe so ko ho adesua na ukɔ ho school na yɛkyerɛ wade na wetumi ayɛ pabene enso ewom eno ti in a Sketch World Media Institute aba se enei se opese oye professional radio and as a TV presenter within 6 months near training na chese wona wosene no graphic design ewom video editing and camera handling said obi se kuta camera mu and said obi edit video TV and radio disc jockey ha DJ for no mombo djuma o TV so any radio so no TV and radio talk show host said ne otie o host morning show magazine shows no o host to be no aye ne ya eno so ho ensem ye betrew afei TV and radio sports and commentary ha o te ona say o to amanfo ano na busabusa nsem na o ma commentary efa aye sports ho eno so ye kire TV and radio newscaster say ye twi anase English and in reporting ni nyina ye di eho adwuma ene ifo ni kyerem e was Sketch World Media Institute na afei wasan enya intensive practical TV and radio training yewo edum ye tuition fee no eda from boko ye san ewo weekend classes enso ewo ho na me de tumanim se nipa dio ne bedi kan aba no ye mema special discount afei ye san ewo attachment e de maw so oba school na or renowned and TV radio stations eno de ye show boss ye de ebe maw teachers na be kira de no so eye omo abokua ene ye kase omo eye professional TV and radio presenters omo ene be kira wade na wetimi aben both eye oral na semfa theoretically and afi practically pick your form eye 50 cedis our front desk Kessben FM at the house and our friend 0249 414039 0249 414039 and 0552 856467 0552 856467 na yenyo so
ni what scientific hospital not anymore the womb and penis repairer see and cow say oba awo ho na ye den be ma won so awo ho ye den ama mienu nyina na wo no emma mesro emfa enhye oba mo mienu nyina mo mode ya na monko na omo ehwe mo na fidie wontorode ye adwuma no betimi aboa wo pa ama wo ho ye den e de ama wo no wetimi ahwe ovarians fibrosis akwan ne da wo ye bo wetu ase be ma bia ho nsuo na gene wahwe na bibia nso aye kama pa enso e de ama wo Sarah so eno so bia mujemu asiche ade diabetes hypertension typhoid stroke and afi ulcer onompem tuwo onamani ade atrebi ne how this year hepatitis A B C and D na nyina omohwe na omsele nyina fidi ode adwuma and especially scientists omo no ya de bia ni wa omo hu ni ntinso yo machira kwan kuma so ato nso mona akojanhye woni adansiru abagde hwani mu enkran so mo 7 Janet Konachiro ope woni Chetanta Hill no miam nyina wo adwuma fidi wada kopem memenda anopa no so ne fa kopem menu sia ene wankasa 0244 087 687 0244 087 687 and 0279 087 687 so
me avan to anim say wa branch a we eye university ope djuma aye na oye course bi etese business finance economics and say course a ene no eben sana na ene wato edi the here say ene eye financial institution bi airport bi a oye dynamic oye dedicated na say result oriented oye bema our graduate na oni nyina aka bom na yenyini na nipa kro no ose onye obi a onim kasa nipa eho enema na so nipa won kitadie no wo eho animdie pa wo san etena se na wo dwen kwa akire edue so doso niemu epapa niemu na osan ewo eye ability so betimi ede aboa so how be ba betimi asolve na san oye obi a wabokui ewo Microsoft Office Suite emu na eno etimi aboa na wetimi qualify o se utimi eye obi a wo ahotoso na yegiwudie na osan eye krado se obesan hwa bi ede aka ho na ne boanaye nafa o CV and a cover letter ekoma Percy at mcslghana.com Percy at mcslghana.com and I say personally ubetimi edu application no and I so CV ne cover letter no ako multi credit savings and loans limited bantuma kumase na ye cat wenim say one more be shortlist omo kwa na ebebie kwa mo na omo aba na yaye interview and I say yetimi ene omo edi adwuma meka esisudwa eye mema ena yepe.
Afe Kessben University College so se fantom say we senior high school now per university abeko na nya bodin krata o padwuma omra mode yafo ne kire Kessben University College ho ena certificate de mema wo no efri Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology neba we say Ghana Tertiary Education Commission GTech wa mo abodin krata isan say University College intino wo mo sheke NUSC ase entry requirements you be we SSO 6 credit passes 3 passes in English, Maths and Science course subjects no and if elective subject me so ka ho aggregate no it is a bro 36 grade no free A copy D we mature and when you fear dunum na say wo de uni SS abodi kata kwa utimi ba ema ye or me business administration, accounting, marketing, human resource management, banking and finance option be a penwa choose BS information communication technology, computer science and entrepreneurship, BA in media and communication studies, afa BSc in nursing midwifery logistics, procurement and supply chain management na omoye perform be to our multi-credit savings and loans grabata that Ghana memu be bia ura ho a also pe Kessben University College admission for no be ato omo city campus here wo edum ene aseda house dey na din hwene mu and as Kessben media kuma se dum aseda house na afi enkrai so Kessben Twin Towers arosan wa camera circle no main campus wo contrast Lake Road ene won kasa 0501 6373 0501 6373 0264 170475 or so.
Right, yantwa so Kessben Travel and Tour say ene wakwantu hunsem ebekonanim na se utumi anya asomdwe watumi adwena kodijuma wudi ama bibia koso ama uye dia Kessben Travel and Tour na also do ani kire yen ene yebemu afutupa na odi etukwan no ya ho emasem yen ena odi ho to eso say yentwa ticket mawa obenya rehemu no say yes yebeye ne pepepe yen ena odi ho to so say yempere hotel mawa no watomada because yebebe correct one pa na de amawa kwakodem amawa sumdwe e de aba yen ena yebema accurate flight schedules na just say nay flight no to this time exactly time say no also check in time say no also ko say ni nyina na de ho nsem ma flight no de eco direct de ebeye eye transit no nkro na ba nyina no ye de ho nsem ma na ye kwa we nyina ye de ma akonto ho hare no ni asan de bakwasa be bom a ededodo ni nyina na say name wa sho ne ma nyina wie na ene ope eye sika de atwa ticket e de akọ hes watoto ne ma na oya na sika no asam bra e betwa ticket na ma be hye na wadi so na hwehwe Kessben Travel and Tour echiri kwan our first floor Asada House Edum Kumasi ana frɛ wɔn wɔ 0209 434999 0209 434999 na yenyo so
that's it okay
over
mami tio
ai ene kakra bi ena meka ede afa aye enema ekoso ewo yemman mu ha. One thing I meko Parliament first. Na medi kind edin komo afa minority. Wamo estansa oma take especially with the approval of the 7 justices and omampeni eyomo say omo enko Supreme Court no monko boa ema de ye koso ho no enye. In fact, enyema na omo de betu dwa no. Yes, to them omo edin sama ba betu dwa say the Chief Justice is suspended. But one thing we should also take note that the suspension of the Chief Justice was done in accordance with the laws of the land. So no matter what it is, we some more grievances there, but I'm not sure that should have been a step I wasn't a minority no ejina so na omo de aye omo argument. So omo ka say the Chief Justice is suspended because enunti womo approve it frowns on the constitution na Ghana for nankasa edibu omano because whichever step omampeni take here no omo nimu mremu ababonte abeka say omampeni did the right thing. Secondly, there is an acting Chief Justice ono etie dwuma wodin adwuma te hodie I think said the minority should have come again with their argument, but the other side that omo kan ho asem say enei Omampeni Dada, His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the 2 nominees Ekoye, Emma and the minority then in the shape of the National Democratic Congress, Ebo Tuguye, Inti Nei, almost so entnasi approve a 7 na, Omode Baino. They have a point, Kakra. point kakra na omo and say ene omo mana ye say omampani bi obeba bia no like ono de ne ho nipa ene beba per what they are trying to tell us say ono de ne ho nipa ene beba nti omampani na na dankwa kufu ade ne bai no the NDC for kan say yes ono na we yi amanfo wasesa nti nka omo obi so maybe but the thing is you said the justice system of Ghana, if all things being equal, they are people who are qualified, learned, gone through the mills, are omoye credible, and na ayam paying for no, a you almost set woman call. Tia basa na se timenfono, ya yashe no mienu bi, and so honum. Now, if the NDC's argument no more was anything to go by, now omoba bonting and nay ebe yi 7, then people have every right to question it because obi de ba na kasa omo doso. Nene obi ediaba na abeyen so na kasa no ye okay dia. There is a problem with that. Hono and I think said they should have dwelled on that. But no kra no omasa bom hutu because eba ye ene nominati na mo yesenka said ye kan no pa no mo enko tenem ena mo ye veti ni bi ahu se enkrofo no makotrem awie aveti enkrofo na wie ene aba se wo mo enko afein na mo beka kire se nipa ne qualify enti ye mo kwan and I say yanko approve mo. So in the first place, why did you go there to vet these people? So what kwa vet you mo wie dia then edie bio and the sequence say oba approve nkrofo so mo nko na omko nti in the process now wo se wo mpe no wo sha ase e ka ho bi e na mo ye. So what again boss? But the first one I'm raising any day, that was a very tangible reason. Say nay, say a nay mampeni, and I say and this for opposition can say. Omo hono as omo doso dodo enti name aba na mo de 7 beka ho dia that is it but omo say ade ne because omo ko hono na cover TB ene ne omo ko gia tuma ene omo de konti se mo gi tu mo se mo anya tu mo se mo person ka Ghana for who mo stance ye se ampa de omo mpani ene the party etisu eye enfa kwa mu dia you shouldn't have gone at all se mo kwa akoye veti no na amaka Ghana for who say totally you were against whatever went on but na say mo na ba ku girem ena ba ku si abonten. I think that one does not augur well for our nation.
Let's just say you know so anti omo approve no enye say performance and veti no ma anya ade ne mum principle say mo motaye ta no mo say ye de bi beka ho omo do so na mo anya ntum di a mo so mo di abode ba no ye nyintum
na mo ko veti ye
right.
Don't start the process at all.
Right. But that's it. My me said na me no. Nyame ya no 1st July enkane abo besa akosro more than 2%. Aban so e de 15% insurance premium VAT or the baba beka or the beto insurance bi a okwa akoya excluding the motor insurance no 15% baba beka ho. On say na ban person de 1% levy beto petrol so ba ekoba say Israel any Iran tokwa a course ma fuel bono course to buy withdraw e say fuel bono e drop and none of pay na me check as at yesterday na about $69 per barrel just say about from pa enti and in the phone be kire say baby e do no aba introduce tax no na onye sika e fa bon bra GPRT for so the toso pe almost transport fare no ombetum enti eno eye one thing. Secondly say me kai no Ghana we should treat crime as a crime. Obi kwaye bone na se echi na yenyi party sam emfrim na ye hwe kwan se afigya kwa bre south wo ko se DC residents no police for be chewom ma yenye ne se omo ye party ma se the party ma kwese party officer ija wo fa wonkodi ye no we de enye party asem DC residents o manager pade ye form famra kwan so na minority so said omo kasa de fa 100 Bank of Ghana staff for you obodi and ra almost so me calls for parliamentary probe into that issue. Bank of Ghana synchro non qualify and no asem da ho ye di ho enkomo and kwaku boadi patriotic voice bichim. It is clear that President Mahama and his NDC has nothing new for this country. Nothing is working. Just 6 months and many Ghanaians are complaining, especially teachers, nurses and midwives. This is just the beginning. God have mercy on us. Regards to okay, and Janadiana dos be brisa. Ochia ba kupe bi ananka ya hwe. Musa Batwa from Aswase, Ghana appears to be the only country where perceived criminals boldly use all sorts of legal acrobats to frustrate ongoing investigation. The decision by those implicated in the SkyTrain scandal to run to court in an attempt to halt the investigation is nothing short of a deliberate move to delay the process. This trend is worrying. It undermines accountability and makes a mockery of our justice system. In a serious democracy, accountability should not be such an expensive commodity. Dankwe from Yinehini, it says, I pity the teachers because we told them so and they didn't listen. Look at how the disrespect that JDM's NDC government is showing them. Greetings to Koka and JFK. Okay. We saw see most of the NDC supporters are supporting the party because of Mahama. So if Mahama left office, most of them will turn to Kennedy Japan. Kennedy Japan behave just like late President J.J. Rawlings. Bring Kennedy to win more NDC floating voters. Sir Kabis, new Edubiase Zongo. Sir Kabis, te can buy over to a man. Oh, MPP, NDC Niamapo, you know, pa. Good morning. I'm okay from Senate West District. MPP presidential aspirants should focus on why we should vote for them, which will help the party to win 2028 elections, not attacking each other. Internal fights will hurt the party in the long run. We need a leader who can unite and strengthen the party. When is the government going to spend so that we get to know the truth of the economy? Okay. OPK Patriotic Voices from Goso. It says, Mr. Omari Wadia is right. NDC doesn't have the men. That is why they are pushing for a third term bid for Mahama. But the constitution will not allow it, and Ghanaians will resist this oppressive rule. And Honorable Patrick Boama has spoken well. But aside all that leadership issues, Nanado, Dr. Baumia, and MPP government perform better than any government in the Fourth Republic. Capito from Gosumenshia. MPP should learn something from 2024 defeat because it starts from our internal elections. Tell the people about what your candidate can do and stop this dirty politics. Simple. Regards to Honorable Mavis Howard Kumsin. Okay. Asante de also fa subaya NDC eda na di wo Ghana hai senka soja bai bejo mai kra anka ye ho beton asne NDC for etu trasem. Okay, just to roll that in chi. Oswantwi Martin from Esueboa IPT. I say, is those the experience that then candidate John Mahama told us that he has less than 1 year, many workers on strike, killer tax on electricity and water, and tend to force us to reduce our prices. NDC has failed, and instead for JDM to apologize and resign to save Ghana, he's rather praising himself. Please don't call because I'm not picking calls, Mr. Memfre, because nyadi ayefa course ewa. So bibi can just type it and send it. Now it is so I can answer at the amount. Right. My memory na insurance in Inkomo. Jimmy Wachansa, Director of Elections, was also Ekasama NPP. Ewo Asante Mantami Emu. Saransona Honorable Ebenezer Ekoko from Pong, former DC Session Central, former President Nalak. Okase Kokwe Nwajisu. Yeah. Very free ha. You know more Ebedi Inkomo. Jimmy. Good morning.
Good morning.
Akwaba. Now here. First of all, I did have a pa ba kunene say politicians, political party we could do born in the name of politics here. Now I found who them so if you are Abre South, the CEO in the Biakwase DC residence. Na Ebra Ebebo DC the norm see a mo be the one particular person be the omontia say. The panel more yes out demonstration pen ya mundi DC fee a question na aposi for it so obey him the basa Ghana ha no say obi could do born in the name of politics and afa no ho adi criminal offense is almost just party officer adin na no ija omo o kan say
minda say na memfa nchia sonko ma obi bia wagebre omo mo hwe yai ne omo mutie nyina ma menchia obi ana me wofa ekwekoso so menchia no kwan sonko so ya mesre busuafo na ya iponsho na ya na course no dos no do
ale
me ba me njama me wofa enya points be ha me ni wofa betine wo no NDC na mesum go MPP enya ya busua ba akode so that ye no MPP amayo na emrante mko so nti me besre busuafo no ye be
NDC for no me ngokra
ye be duru adia ya NDC na MPP asem enye wofa ne wofa ase yes the babia wofa onum se no kro na ne kan mesre busuafo no anazu me wofa waban pabni mu pa o hwe ne captain na tumi se we se producer betum dia to no so so captain we no de party in powerful and it's a tijero
jawum
tumia ofa nyabote na menka mfo kakra sa
Meti denya me.
But wafa with the power womb.
Meti denya me da bai. Me cha dey ball life anyene. Me cha dey secondary school nya na ball life.
Sa. Be na de ndie sonko. Nse aban wutumi a ade bi ho ma wo sha ofa. E fatal.
We nya bai asem.
Nti
bai me bai me nya position.
Yeah to aso. The mere
ka say bia ma bai na. Ma bai ena ebia manya position na ebia position no mu manya bibia ya na me di sisi me bye menya ka prebia menya hwe
ti wa abra ba wa bo
sa de da bia metunufo no
ofa ye power
ototo no mba yi a da bia no se de bo wo nam no sa no da
ena
mete da nyame o nya da ba na mete enti se uti da nyame dia na wonti da ba dia se de bo nam no sa no da sa
okay jebe
ofa send me kan no say ubi wonu ma nipa bebrebe ye egu my Ghana mi a moto abade ma various parties enye se onu obenya position wo hwehwu enye obi a neman position bebu wonu ma the mere fact say na ban ti akonwa so no ofa uhu na uhu say ma ban na aba minie no ho asem na ofa me kan dey nya appointment enti going forward no over there would two me ba no se na mo bobon sem so me so dey se me ba no se ya anopa clean
na otie
na masase na menemo ye den gro so na ensem ni bi wo ho no ma ya na ofa ya pa se obi bet ebeku school after the senior high school level obi wo no kra na most of these people are and omo ye djuma Bank of Ghana obi wo no ma oye diploma
you remember no so na me come your comment on that hooliganism sir ya says name in the name of Saniaba and so
kakra America and I think say what can be o can we kra nsa say enanu ya mampani Mahaman second term ya osan ba yi obo no homodin so atiase but no credit eye ba kope and ye beka ama obi atibia ono so tibia na se obefa bibia free ma fine share the code of conduct or certain demand appointees na we have an example ye wo mfato ho anase ye wo bibia bitime gina so akase mampani afili with the code of conduct na certain demand appointees na ye hwe yura samijamfi dollar ya okoche ye ho asem ye ba ye ya na ade ba ko na ganafo ehwe nimu ne se nanka mampani di ne nan bisi fom na asotwe a esefatan from the code of conduct na ono nkasa sati ye no etumi aye adwuma so but yantene sa ntene no we na esi a party fo akohye DC fo fie ni ade no ofa ye nyina na ye betena ha atwen ahwe de beka akosi ni de epesi hu nyina no se ebia no akoye party officers ne de ebia na anamuntu bi anase bi anhye bi aba ebia yɛbɛka sɛ ebia asotwe yɛ asotwe sɛ ankɔyɛ sɛ obia o yɛtwe yɛsrɛ mama mu nyɛ biem na yɛgyae ne saa de a te sɛ deɛ baako no yɛhu no no a ɛndeɛ
ba wo sɛ baako no ebi yɛ party office yɛahye party office yɛbubu no but DC residence deɛ ɛyɛ ɔman no sika o no mmienu honorable yɛ ɛteɛ nyinaa no yɛ task kakrakra yɛtua na yɛde si nti obi kɔyɛ sɛ aka sɛ o party man deɛ nya amamfo mu ni that is so bad
ɔfa nti na meka sɛ sisi yɛ no ɔmo na wɔ aban mu so ɛna ɔmo so ɔmo kɔhye adeɛ no ɔmo aban na ɛwɔ power ɔfa deɛ meka wate ase nti everything lies in the responsibility of the sitting government ne sɛ ɔmo pɛ sika kɔsi dan no anaasɛ ɔmo kɔyɛ sɛ adwumadi no yɛbɛtwe ɔmo aso and we continue
ɔmo si dan is different
sɛ government
oyɛ bɔne a ɔman agya padeɛ no wahye no can we allow you to go scot-free
asotwe ne sɛ yɛbɛmu wasi
dabi
anaasɛ
ɔman no mmara no arson ɛyɛ criminal offense deɛ sɛ yɛ dɛn yɛtwe aso yɛde kɔ court di fa yɛde wobɛtum
nti ɔfa deɛ yɛkan deɛ me deɛ honestly speaking me sɔ sɛ aban ɔte akonnwa so deɛ obetumi tu saa na mo no
na Ghana Police Service ɔmo ni akokodro ɔmo de yɛ saa nneɛma sɛ yɛ na because yɛ na party bi te so a ɔmo timi fɔ ɔmo sanka party ba
ɔfa ɛna na me buy me kind and I will continue to say this wherever I go and it's one thing that I always champion say ɔman after 60 years of independence no was yɛnya a security councilor IGP customs for penning immigration for penning all the security agencies under the interior sector no
about you
yes because a political party appointee IGP that dampare ya permanently IGP for our bay automatically Mahama na appointed
to the Mahama beka no bay
very and yes Mahama beka kra no bay you say psychologically no say who ye be a or member of this party and not by all power now
no true
over unya na easy sir so unya na easy sir enti say ade IGP ni police form penifo na omu ye omo dwuma security council for na appoint omo ye to abayi omo a ene say IGP and say police form penifo a omo the regional headquarters ni ade A2 anamon a so de ono na ban e ba no wontumi enkogina police ni mu nka nkyere ne say ma ban na aba you have no cause to make those statements but then no the way your system ni sit here no ama they no what power no free say police for and as a police security sectors no omu ni omu sutumi and the whole position so no nje omu the security agencies ni ndi all because of say a certain government and as a mampani and appointing omo so and we hear the way na police for ABC so police day of independence appointing new IGP Pamira Damparena it tells you that the police are aware say ene mampani Mahama tia kunwa so ne NDC government tia kunwa so sesi ano has done them a certain favor so you scratch my back I also scratch your back ebisire na party member could din some money a criminal case ayaka say ye kwakwa kwatwena no as 6 months down the line even TBB asa and at the previous time mampani Mahama ne NDC betena kunwa so ne hu di omo ye so nti me gidi say de etete de hu no bia na nkwankwa nkosi hwe de etete de pese ehu no anya de ayebehu na medisi no de besere Ghana for e besere Ghana for pa see baby I drew on my animo no we need to do certain things I bet me boy may different results
okay
say obi a party member just because na ban power no on family bi mfa nyaden emfa nhyane nsem to an extent say nipa no committee a crime a criminal na de we should not encourage some of these things mekai previously union NDC for party office and tokwa esi wo ho ni to eba mu ni sa na menya over ekwesi san so nti ye nyina iti anum say ye hwe na aban na nam ntu a day in and day out utu no Ghana for eguso omo for more adwen towards the 2028 election minim say ebre ni duru a omo be kire omo adwen me da se
yes sir that's it honorable I meet you
DC office aya omo enipa bia kwhye no meka se enipa bia kwhye no minka se party for because
yenya
nti atisem ana bruni beka se mere allegation na nipa omo ye saade no emra kwan so ndese yede wo mofa na wo ka bibi se party fo kokoye bibi a ase aban no ntimi enfo mo famra kwan so se ne fata meka se sabre ya ye nhunu nipa mo ye saade no nipa potin no mintimi nka se party fo na obi a ya wo ye saade no bia no emra kwan so a ye se yede ne fa no media memeti ha ko from pometi ha se yede ne fa sa emra kwan no so na menua kuma abuachi ansa
Wofa ase
wa me wofa ase so menua kuma o emu bia meka efa
ayi wofa mintimi
se NDC fo ewa bai mu no ede ne yeye sa no ma we se ye koso abai bia mu mo abai wo so no ma bebre na koso enipa kunkum ni ade nyina akura bai mu ayi asamasi enum ne ade eno de mempese me ko se me catch do se ya na me mempe that kind of band na sem no se ne tie no yenhwese yebeka nti de me kan hwe okohwe sa DC Banglo na of our co-hoping come up
I saw it very beautiful,
very nice,
yeah.
Say a ho any ye ho make such a central any baby ya sika bi amfiri baby bia ma o nanso so ye the assembly na resources atimi aye assembly block DC Banglo DCD Banglo enum ne ade na se ye sika ye sa ade no na se nipa bi ekokoye sa nipa bonesem na ense to bia kotna baby ka say oh we nim de omo ye party fo nti no ese se ye omo moko me de me madwene nyeme sa na menua kuma na se me ofa se boachi ansa kan bibi se nipa bi ye ko so se e de wan kire mu yi se ye ba ha ya omo se den mante de o kan yi o Jimmy na se nipa bi ye ko se den
omo ye course
o se
na se ba man for say honorable Initial comment I will make it.
Initial comment.
Oh, me see, abusiafo. So on say, o say on so no cry address me ni nwa ketewa na ne wo fa se. E na make say
initial comment no man tiase. Cause omo ye de bro ho ana se omo ye de ba ana omo ye.
Me ho.
Oh, okay. NDC fo ana se MPP fo.
NDC fo ne MPP fo me ka abusiafo ankasa.
Okay. And the trivia yenko.
Oh, ho de na ye nya bia ka because me feel
right.
bia.
Yeah, minority decision matter about Bank of Ghana for ye o mayi amount for the Bank of Ghana for no ma be justify say any panel say o mon qualify the ade minority just say there be o mo fa hold ni titi aso nti o me call for parliamentary probe na adwuma de depenya adwuma no o ya say yi na die o mo enimpeni for enya adwe Jimmy
Wofa on the issue about omo aban betina say e beta kunwa so wa hyase a o hwa o moto akunwa epi o musi nchen se sebi o mo mfata no mecha say the free o submission a odikan emeki when you are doing the discussion so kama obi a utie fidie na no penya ntiase ne se wampeni mama ya de tuon nanka ye pe obi a obetu sa na mo wi ya enne Ghana memmu enye ono because the second time we are obayen enema bebre ho no ma you see to it say office say oh yeah right but this one too eye de wetin kutu kra senka ye teacher ni na ma assignment no Maakye a we ye ma zero no kra ye sande DP yeden esoso because obedi mampani ni bida ukotena opposition no some of these things you spoke bitterly against it okaseti aye say aban dada na net akunya so no wo yesi sankofo a ene aban dada na for madwuma nyina no this were the people are no contribute to the huge percentage of unemployed graduates omutifia omunya adwuma nya mo breso mo ye campaign no mo di ye campaign din ti aban dada no enti se o campaign abreso no ana wo opposition no se unhu se na unemployment rate 13% ene wo betena konwa so a wonya tumi no wo mo a wo manya adwuma emebunu wo manya adwuma no you are rather sacking them So are you adding up to the percentage of the unemployed people or mutifie no? And now say you want to reduce it. What are you doing? As will be a do minor answer. Because and I was very touched with the submission now make it. Say nipa na yede na ba be se honom na. Adwuma no requirement ehia obi a okuta degree. Adwuma no requirement ehia obi a okuta masters a. Sebisebio. Se oye Ghana ni nko ade a. Oye Ghana ni nko ade, and I know say public sector of a recruitment they demand for birth certificates. They demand for national service. Se nipa no all this requirement omitia. Why do we sack such a person? See, ye free jumanim. Meanwhile, ye farm for the omuremana. These are the things a wasn't mampeni mahama would di mampeni ni bida was and baby no or rise above. Because Oshe right after some take you over now, almost sacking Crawford san the abesi ne no kasi. Ye teachers for ya. Indirectly ne sake na ya sake ono ye ntua oka ye se ye adwuma no be ye ntua oka
abade e chechecha okecho
and ya sake ono no
ta
yeah, and we saw this and then the first time I obaye wa bra teachers for culture there 3 years e be culture there 2 years I am mo busumi miensa ketua, and this thing is repeating again. In Mr. Mampini buy no we campaign no catch Ghana for say cost of living. Obabi improve the cost of living. Better na kwa buachi bidi. Ni Mr. Mampini mahama ni campaign abreso no na o catch Ghana for say abandada na ntoto ni yi. Unim say previous government and the year Matthew Poku Prempe a teacher for under John Dramani Mahama. Omoko chade 3 years you chom ka 3 months no ye buy na we had to come and pay. You be tue ni nyina de ma omo necessary omutifie ano munya dwumanye MPP in 2017 you started recruiting nurses from 2012. All these people were staying in the house. But do 2024 we campaign no now we use unemployed graduates omutifie no you were speaking bitterly and the teachers here 10 months into your okay. Ya saki omo virtually. Whatever. They completed school in 2022. 2022 postings. Abandada no epe kwan bi obefa so a obefa adwuma obepa omo adwuma dia ma omo. Na omo soso na omo satumi akọ omo no. Na enkoye te say akola wie university, akola wie teacher training, akola wie nursing training so still that's what ifie na ne mama ne papa na yiska ma omo. Are we going back? Or we are moving forward? These are the questions that you be saying. Because all your campaign and some okay we still remember. You're in fear. Relatively to unemployment, relatively to cost of living. And tika Ukraine buy and saka bind that and promise teachers yi say. Obama mo 1 cedi. And ka was Uber be 1 cedi 50 pesos. Not the a chance soon mu kura say. The various regional executives or more the teacher unions no. Omo yes omo ba the ministry. No ma be picketing, peaceful picketing kakra. Abo ministry ni enkaye. Say aban ye kira de. Ye kira de. Aban dada no fa ye no. Bosumi enum wantwa ye ka. Nti ye to aba de tia no. Oso ba be ye enum aka ho. Aye bosumi du. We voted against the previous government because na wantwa ye ka. Nti nsem da wo kan ye ne de na yinim se nka wo ba ye busumi nsia mu ni ye de anka anya hwe kura no ebia nka etua busumi ba kwa na busumi mienu bia ye den e de amaye enso wo ba ye no nsem da wo kan nyina no enya no na wo ye na ye be picketing kakra bia mo fresh swatfo se wo mo saki teachers nfo over we Ghana ye mra no freedom of expression is there. The most important thing is say be peaceful, expressing your views and opinions in a very peaceful manner and presenting your petition to the ministry and answer the sector na responsible. Until you for police for and yes police for be a over SWAT for na chese omo no ye de omo face a wudi for so mo be pam nkora ni free onom dia na ofa aban ya otia konwa nsu ekwan no so no afa odi ne djuma me kai prior to the election when they met the nursing trainees wo mo catch nursing trainee for say agenda 11 hospital so no omo abe complete ama nursing trainee for mo wie school a omo nya ba bia ya djuma and 6 months down into the administration of the NDC and John Dramani Mahama against Asimo Kacha nursing trainees no agenda 11 also mo the Bema Methodist for ne missionaries Roman for no makwa akosi meanwhile no ye the man nisika na akoshim 19 sites even including the air commission previous government a commission and go there and see 6 months down there like go and see the states
okay
and so yen nim say covid e ban ambon kai anka a baby to an amount send be ya district bia any hospital hospital na oyini we ebe sen e say anaso o man koma yenya baby akohwe mo ayare no o bai what ni nyina
okay me
wa no ye bai ye be wie kumawu be for me na ai ya
hospital de no be frame wa de be kwa chichire me da say honorable
mame enhyasie mfiri baby odi wie say agenda 11
eno de on kan kese say e be wura mu
offer me no nyina ne Ghana fo mu tie nyina sabai bia ba na o say me ba be bibi oh bia 350 classroom blocks agenda 111 no me de yenso so sa no man so kra because wo ba no sika ya e wo man no mu no ya o de bo man no ho bra no e so hu ni obetimi aye within time aye de amawo na wa wie na woko na obi so aba na wa ba be
dem nyina am ye guilty of that
so offer the American no say me guilty say be ujidi say the American no the American no eno anu no de atom so ansa na waka say
ana make say na o say so ababi aba ye de obetimi ba mo tackle project abonim say muntimi wie
enti no yen kan sa say ujitum di ya na wafua so
ebi me mfua so wasema kan ne say ababi aba hwe de obetimi no waye but two sides ni nyina no mo tackle project abonim say we pa there 4 years ye wie
na make say unye
nyina ye Ghana sika
ebi the American no woni menya adwene se
me no nya adwene
se sa na ye se ye no woni menya adwene
de me no ya adwene se
ne mfa nso ho
de mo baye no mo nya de mo nsa no
mfa nso ho because
e block am sa ase no no ko mo wie ya enka ye ba mo anwie MPP ba o mo anwie ni na
eno na make se abai bi ba no hu ni mfom so a oba sanfom so no nsanye bibio
okay
ebia ne se oba what is obi ka agenda 111 na 350 classroom blocks what be you so want to be you enti offer yemfa nso ho na yemfa no se sabai bi ba no wo ye sa de na se de ewu kan ya me se man nso so a ese so ne me ya dwene because wu na wo ka se si ya se bi ne ye guilty of that and now say MPP abai so ye guilty of that na se sa na tie de a na se mo America no wo no ne me ya dwene nti e se wo kan wo fa ne se de America no ne kan na America no
baby o baby am no nya adwene se we ba appoint accusing finger at the other side
abi me kan what abai bi ba man ka san MPP abai ba me se abai bi ba
je ka wodi ka admit se yes kra no
ye what is me kan 350 classroom blocks what is there
amity
se me what is me kan sa asem na dia na e so hu se me objective
the 350 ne senya mo MPP for na ka so be 350
obi ayren
MPP for na ka so be sa na mo ka sa
na the here ase no
they will can be 123
okay 123 kura se yentimi anwi
bonwi
ye ba ye nka 123
they say mo mesi sa na say okay
and you over as I say ye ne sa se de be ya ye nsuso sa no ma no so because ye nsuso sa no ma no so a oba obeto sika gumu sa ekwaya ya wo wi ase nyina obeka so wo ye ebie ne ho so obetimi ewi na wa senkrofo adwuma so a enti no eho na me de here ase afri enti agenda 111 da de ebetimi no ye be ye nka ase ye de ma romanfo ene ye nka ase ye de ma methodist fo na mom no kwan bia so no ye behwe se de ebetimi no ye be wi ada se wi ade wo ho mo ntimi anwie ena afaridie mo ntimi anwie ne nyina so ase ewie enti eno de se sa no man ka ho bi ne etu abade tia mo ne ya hwe no samfomso mo ye ne ye ya ba ne ye ma be samfomso no bibio ye behwe se ye be ye no ma Ghana fo ni beje na fei eye teacher fo ne de no emse Bank of Ghana de no so waka ho asem ana no de unyanka Bank of Ghana fo de no de se ne meka no on se omo no aka kakra bi ama omo braso ana se omo braso ebi ho kro omo braso ye e no omo appoint omo se ukọ baji se konfa no chisisi a staff no MPP abai braso omo de about base 2000 and aka konfa no che about 2000 not two
non health services
both non health workers no kura ya do so at ne nurses non health
figures because the
so what you say non health workers no kura mpon ya do so asene omo me health workers about 2000 so what you say na say ye bu man sa na say no answer wo ye recruitment na won hwe se nipa na ye hia na wo ha be de na o man na koso ye sori ya na ye ka Asian Tigers Taiwan Hong Kong hwan no me ya de yesua wo mo enti sa no mo ye wo no man ko maduri o maduri na no na metie CEO of Ghana Gas Judith Blay was it in 2016 na start rent to 250 of our women dey na adru 1200 yes 1200 edunti no was say no omo ye overstaff sa na okan oba parliament sa na okan em say bia wantie bra omo friend of parliament adenti na say omo adwuma no asa nkuyi ene wo chechire mu enti wofa esese ye fa emabunu adwuma mu na mom ye mfo omo adwuma mu se adwuma no omo so ekwane ye kwakogu no ebi di jihok se ansa na ebi aban no beba na ebi jihok omo timi ye omo adwuma kama omo timi nya mfaso na wo ba na wo fa dipa no gumwa to the extent say afedi ye jihok no kurampo no egu a mfaso be na wo so omo fa won se adwuma no gu a obede kra na watu omoka enti si ye fa nipa no a ye mfa omo a ye de omo ka ho a adwuma no betimi atim ma adwuma no betimi akoso Bank of Ghana for asem ya ye kan omo si eye minority o nye omo nyina na eyi omo enye nipa ya omo MPP abai fa omo nyina na eyi omo on the provision omo policy ni say ye fa wo after 6 months no so ohu hia ya sa mo ato adwuma so si ye hwe na so ohu hia ena ya ma okofie ena omo ka say eye rigorous evaluation process ena omo de ye ena omo ma human resource department yes ade no ena omo sa wo department of capacity development department ena omo hwe ena omo yes na omo nyina na say omo ye assessment no based on one performance outcomes say wadwuma ya wo ye no omodem ba ya wo bo alignment with the bank values say bank no wo mo yenhye eno ba bi ehia wo mo no sa na wo ye no pepepa na ena fei ye hwe say potential to contribute meaningfully to the bank's strategic objectives and pampa fa ya fa wo no ubetimi aboa ama bank na timi agina na so ama botaya ya si bank no ani so no ubetimi aboa ma na nya na ana se fa na ye fa na sa akeke fa na ye fa na sa akeke na eno na se adwene ho ni yehunu kwan be fa so a ya betimi aboa na Bank of Ghana no kurampo Bank of Ghana of all establishment na kura aboka na ye se nipa no gumusa ofa na ye se gumusa eta chi ye hwe kwan be fa so a are Dr. Baumia enye kwabradofo ne fa no kwabradofo no ofa no onye NDC ni wo hwe ne background say Dr. Baumia no wo ye NDC ni ana so wo ye MPP ni eya no wo hwe na mom ofa Dr. Baumia say odo no ba beboa ama Bank of Ghana timi akonanim obi sa no wi na di enye yie ofa me sa kesusu bi obi sa no wi na di enye yie because ofa no so meboa Bank of Ghana ama Bank of Ghana ne buta esi nani so no wonku nu ho ama Bank of Ghana na adwuma enye yie na so bae no oya adwuma no sane fata na se ne hu hia ma bank no a after by 6 months no arenti na wi na die Dr. Baumia komrado for fa no after 6 months obi yi na di enti no ye nhwe ne se MPP for ne efa omo eno nti na NDC for bae ne yi omo adi arenti na ye yi bie na ye gya bie wo mo aya ye yi omo no are obi kokobusa nso ye NDC ni ana so ye MPP ni enti eno de ye nhwe si ye nye ne saa se ampa se mbabunu no ye padwuma mo se nipa ya mo Ghana ha ye padwuma mo nanso se ye fom di wo mo go adwuma no guo mani duru ba bi entimi nti wo mo ka cocoa board ye se duru ba bi no de hia no so ko hu no ohene bi uko hu no a cocoa board ne ama opposition position no so ade bamba won so no position kati o ya edurubire bi kura da katua no kura na ye den enu nti de koko board e boka no ofanti yent na on yenye ne saa na ye mfa nipa no ngum saa na ba adwuma no ye moka na me ne wo yen san konkotua ho ka nya sa na ye no teacher for de no ampa ye bae no ya fa teacher for no bi na me te say Minister of Education Hello na reduce worker say ebinum anya clearance na wo no me offer si ka say e jesi ye yinadi na wo abaya ya wo fa enipa adwuma ya wo nim se mra e kire se esese wo gi financial clearance say Minister of Finance e clearance ana obi e kwa se fa nipa no no anye no kwa na so de mfunso no no wo na wa yi nipa na dia na sa ba fufura ye ba ye da yi nipa na dia so an omwa ya ye fa omo na ebi wo ho a 2022 no ebi no wo ho a omo nya financial clearance omo no dodo na no ya employ omo enna ebia na ye oversight be de me madwene am sa na no so kura na bi kura na nya
omo so wo chese o say ye fa wa teacher say no go through process.
Yes,
omo to me nya clearance of more than 9,000 about 2,000 something no by the time omo ye omo process we na e do December. They started from August. You do December no. Now it's a financial clearance be end December because you be call new budget mo. Until they get me for on your day. And so just a new budget ne ba this year there no. And sana ya approve. Ni to me tua oka. And no just some new budget ba ya o ma hwa hwebuada.
Say and America say say clearance e ba. Offer. Enti at the end of the day no the bottom line no say wo say the o kan no. So obi tie ni yi a the bottom line ne say ansa na ye be for obi nipa no obi adwuma no Jesus say nipa no ye nya financial clearance ama no ene say bank Minister of Finance say wo ya ye budgeter ye che say wo ye fa wa ye benya sika de atwa wo ka na say wo no sika ni ho ye de betua wo ka ye fa ho ye be de ne atwa wo ka enye say e bia aba bi na aba na so wo de memempo asem ntinu chinchina me ntwa wo ka senhye bi na ese ye say de be ya nipa no a ya omo sabre no a ya ye nhyehyɛ no ne financial clearance no wo ho ne cover wo mo no se antimi wo mo no a ya wo mo de ne cover wo mo no yetimi wie ne we num de no ya ntimi anwie a eno no de ese ye kan ne se ye nhwɛ se ye betumi abɔmɔden se wo mo no ehu hia se ye fa wo mo de a ye nhwɛ se ye betumi aye ho adwuma na wo mo soso no ye befa wo mo
Right.
na eno no enye se bi obi na aheda no wo ye se de ye wo kyire mu yi se de ye wo ankasa wo kyire mu so obi tie ye ya omo de ye ne ye nwie nti financial clearance no ye mfa ne so omo nsanya nkan sa na ye mfa no enye sa na tie because ye nwie e na December ande nti ase ye nhyehyɛ na omo no a ye nwie ne sa financial clearance en cover omo no ye nhwɛ se ye betumi aye sa nhyehyɛ no
Okay.
eno na esa ban ne ye na me de me madwene me se nye boapaye eye boapaye na mom no enhyehyɛ se de processes yi wo kan ya process no
ne dey say come dey oppose for ko hunhura omo. E ho na me ha me no. Wo ba ya kasa che wo.
E bia de wo hu TV so no de wo de ono anso hu say bia posifo ko ho na ye ko pampam na mom e bia na obi ye ya nto ye free posifo no de e bia wo wan
Ma je.
wo be de no hu
No, so far.
me ne wo te yi
Posifo be pam say.
abra ya video no ana say obi etwa picture bi ana say video bi a ya posifo no pam no de eno de obi ye interested obi be na mom obi wura ba bi obi ko gira ba bi kasa e bia na video anton so
Right. That's it.
so what is here bia no ana de mere presence of hono krampo no emba bi mfili secured
and there's any picketing the omo yo.
Na make I picketing wo ye dia
2022.
Oh no dey say na abandada no so nyina no omo ye omo so ne pam omo sa na si e kokko picketing ne pam omo
Posifo.
Oh yes, I don't want to fire. Yeah, kai. Me person we say you argument. You go pam mom. I say you argument bra.
That's give me my time.
Nurses, you pam mom.
Give me yanko.
Yeah, the Jumadi in the berry then. I think say the bone of contention. Asemna ye can tirpu nyina ne say. Ofa kuakoti gai. Unemployment o kan wasem. Mampani Mahama e kan wasem say. Oba be create jobs for the people. So jobs no de yedike create dada no kra no. Unsamba mesake omo mu yedwuma no we nya de yedikan ni. Ye wo necessary ya sake omo. Ye wo omo wo other government institution ma yasaki omo. All because say time I dey for omo what for omo ye Ghana for. They are equally Ghanaians. Say omo documents omo de be ye omo de ye dey for omo adwuma no. Say a genuine a perfect requirement for say adwuma no nko ade a I think say they deserve to do that work. Again, Mampeni Mahama Nankasa in 2012, Ulusu election in 2016 no offer Ulusu election on the 7th of December 2016 we no or appointed Sraj boss. And it should inform us and to make us understand say the constitutional mandate na near diamano no na end on the 7th of January na yebeso in the next president Mampeni Akufo-Addo. Because time our appointed Sraj boss no na we lose election ewie and say FAOB before 3 months before December 2024 eno interest mo ba e was a momo de muhuni send de constitutional illegality e was a mono sacking kofo no ebiem
that is
conformity issue no 2000 na me ofa e kan wa maya ntiase say 2000 no 1005 nurses because we need the nurses, we need the doctors, we need the laboratory technicians. Said they mo bon ntoa e kan ejuma ho nsem no sabe pepe ni hia sankofo to come and work. So if you are not building new hospitals there and yet omo ko wo omo da form na was empa ba ko fa nipa ba ko na enne empa ba ko fa nipa miensa fa nipa enum no nurses na was ye fa bi ka ho na mo ye ejuma ye ntumi nka say all those people are ye training omo man no ye say sika training omo no we don't need them. They said na wofa ka me di twa to okra no wofa assessment say wofa person ye ti ase say woman ya saki omo Bank of Ghana no ye omo assessment no omo qualify ye nyina enti ase aban foforo na aba aban foforo no person de nkofo be sisim enti assessment no ya ayi say why work na obi Maakye say me person me catch us wa feel na me gina so pam wa enye me na me Maakye assessment enye me na metitim me wi am catch us wa feel na me just dey yiwadi enti so no ka no it's neither here nor there we dey sikra no journalist here no TV3 ye fa na djuma Bank of Ghana modem nkofo sisim that's a typical example.
Okay. Honorable, we may.
Me can confirm not make non-medical staff asem na make more especially how and a million emphasis. Say omo nurses, omo doctors asem na make no teach you. Afei de to so biu.
One first source bi anka ho. One first source bi anka ho.
Oka
2000.
Oka eno de that source no say maka.
Baby unya information fear because it could be false.
Enye false. Asempa na make no. The menya free no hono mempese mbon din wa ha but source that yeah genuine source na afei assessment no say wo ba science we ya na mempese ye na political banter say wo bye ono assessment na wo ye no wo hwe onim ti say wo teacher ni a meminim say wo ye teacher ni a akwara na ya de na say e bia wo Maakye na say wo hwe nkwara ni na wo Maakye wo na so otuma me ye teacher ni me hwe ne sa ne mo makwara na modern mo na me hwe so ati amati no so wa twa so amatwa no no watimi yakọ nanim obi a ya o ya assessment no o your objective for sa no na make say enipa no omo doso 100 no a ya omo pass probation no omo kura ne hwa wo mu na omo pass probation na obi ko hwe nanim ekobusa so e NDC ni na MPP ni asembe na wo ka no enye ne kakra no na medi bibia ekwa wiye no de mpese me ka no say sa no mama we se enum nyina no nyade ya eboa wo say abai yeto aba na ulusu wi a afe no hu se wo bepa nipa unipa de wo ma hye baabi abra ne yenya nto aba no na wunnim se se wo obi de ne be hye baabi ana se wo adwuma bi de ba mu obi a ade nti na wo fama no o ka Shirak boss hu asem Shirak boss nipa ba kope hu asem na wo kan da no kura anye se bia ye ka se yato aba wie na wo akwakoyi nipa asem se eno de constitution nya de ya eno etia na mom transition team abra ya musia ye no chief of staff ka shiro mo say ehu hia sem be recruitment bia yato abawie walusu elections na asanfo ebu be say ye yu afiri agro mu wo say aka mnyom baako agro no ye yu afiri mu na aka mnyom baako paso be na wo so
gracias
you see ye yu afiri mu ani ye yu afiri mu Ghana for ese wa mamuo no ye ni nyi ho enti kwa pake no ma ne ko afa ni wo hu say onkrofo bi omu ni adwuma afi na ade obi kwa kwache baabi
enfa so mo ye Ghana for dey na che so mo ye MPP for
offer sa na o ma no a ya na ye no Say omo ye Ghana for no na me no ana omo maka de ya omo nya kwanko omo de omo nya Ghana.
So the me try to say we are NDC or power. Na mo fa obi a does that mean the person is NDC?
Me eno de men kan sa.
Oh, yo, so can say omo do omo crofo a. I don't understand that. Say o say ka say e dey na che say omo ye so to speak say party for na fa omo because NDC for be
omo crofo no can mean anything. Ebi kura no omo busuafo.
Aha, okay, let's say party asem na oka.
Aha, me che say it can mean anything.
Okay.
Say ye hwehwemu enyiyimu e no omo ye. Nepotism. Ebetumi abase party for. Ebetumi abase omo busu. Ebetumi ko girlfriend.
That means say NDC so fair ni pa.
Omo girlfriends no, omo ye Ghana for. Omo party for no, omo ye Ghana for. Omo abusuafo no, omo ye Ghana for. Nanso nyi omo nko aso na ye Ghana for.
NDC for so fair ni pa.
Ofa. Tie, mamenka we. Enso nyi omo nko aso na ye Ghana for because obi so awie university. Ono se fie be se du. Anase enwotwe anase chimini ba kwa.
Ona me problem is say if you NDC aba power yi. So you use sa logic na. And obi beka say NDC so for obi adwuma ne yere ne mpranfo ne party for ne busuafo.
Very good.
That's the justification we also use.
Over.
Because we look at qualification.
Eye ne mpranfo. Say eye ne busuafo. Say eye ne party for. Ekwan papa eye say ofa so. Na ofa wo mo no. So ofa so a na ofa wo mo a obi aba oni ho ase.
Okay, let us talk about the process. And not say party ni fair ni panenti.
Obi ya ba.
Such as.
Dem mom no say wa fa
I'm public service ni nyina ye fa obi pe.
Papa so. Na wa mfa wo mo a. Say omo nye opatifu, so omo nye obusuafo. Say omo nye ompranfo a na say yifu. So obi ba obetumi ayi omo afiri ho.
Right. Me da say.
Na fa so say wo fa na wa mfa nsusu e pa anto ho. Na say wo fa omo bro so a. Eno so am obi bia.
Okay.
Hey, Jihok.
Right.
E dey Jihok.
Ona me da say ye bre na so.
Na nyina na mwa.
Ye bre na so. We for ye fa dwumadi ne si ana ye hwe birthday si na ye sore so enko. Me so pages why ye krado a ebre no nti ye enko no ententem pa. Happy birthday sonko na ye de Emma Sandra Frimpong. Eta afro Obaya. Sandra Frimpong Obaya wo tafo enhyae so we free o maame afia baby onamfo ne abusa afia baby friends and entire family almost say Sandra Frimpong Obaya nyakopon nya okese ne bra na wudi awodai. Happy birthday sonko so e de ma Vanessa Obiani Entwi. Vanessa Obiani Entwi. May the Almighty God continue to protect you, shower his mercies upon you, and grant you everything your heart desires. May this day be so special, just as you are. From your twin sisters, Rosemary Senior and Junior, and all the way Emma Vanessa. Happy birthday, son. My son, Joel Boache of Best Brain International School, Chronom. Joel Boache School of Best Brain International School, Chronom. Was may heaven open doors as you celebrate your birthday today. May God shower you with endless joy, success, good health, and everlasting favor in your life. We're from Mr. and Mrs. Boache Yomo Ashton. They say we love you. Okay.
Over. Me fa bi nso so enra na me yonko bako na yiri birthday na enra escape me ti ma menye no belated de ma no ha nti owura Benin oye enra na odi na woda nti me kan chan say happy mvan say ebeka say belated happy birthday enko emfa emma say enra na oye edi na woda na ene yen kan say happy birthday enso enconfirm na afei ma yen toaso ha na yen fa de aka no entoaso no ndi ede Mrs. Grace Benin oye teacher wo Kwabena Fori MAJHS Obuasi from Godfred Benin HR Obuasi Municipal Allocation Directorate nti na chese no ho sem na afei me fa de aka yi entoaso enfamam we a black man fashion say today is my lovely baby girl's happy birthday. Say happy birthday to you, sister. God bless you. We a black man fashion. Or say can say happy birthday. Happy birthday, Enko Emma Janet Obing of St. Cyprian's Anglican Cathedral Choir and school nurse at Mofretru Girls School. May heaven open doors as you celebrate your birthday today. Wishing you abundant happiness, and long life. May all your dreams turn into a reality and have a fantastic birthday. One for Dimbianka.
Right.
Not just say, and no over.
Yeah, offer Nyamiadma ene ebonundua. The official launch of the Patriotic Institute. Ebaso ewon crying.
Right.
Mampeni Kufo,
Right.
Ebaba Hobi, Mampeni Kufuado, Ebaba Hobi, the General Secretary, Lawyer Justin from Ponkudia, Ebaba Irafenyo,
Right. I was for how did you know a suit to come to Sudan, Honorable Coco from Pony Jimbo Chance, somebody Kofi Appiah, so say Joe Laka or the Methodist Agudimus Seminole, Twaso, Eddie Amai Akramo.
We'll be right back.